We all know of God, Satan, angels, and demons. But is there more to the unseen realm than that? Scripture alludes to a divine council, sons of God, and other confusing concepts. And why do we just skim over these scriptures? I was a PhD student in biblical Hebrew studies. I had read every word in Scripture, but I had never seen it. One Sunday morning, a colleague of mine handed me a Hebrew Bible, open to Psalm 82, and said, "Here, read this closely." God has taken his place in the divine council. In the midst of the gods, he holds judgment. God in the midst of other gods? That sounded heretical at first. But this concept showed up in Genesis, Deuteronomy, the Gospels, and Revelation. I discovered it in the works of trusted scholars. I just couldn't ignore it. What is the unseen realm? Could understanding it bring light to confusing passages? Could it clarify some unclear concepts in the Bible and even help us understand Jesus' mission better? These questions fueled a 15-year journey into researching what the ancient Israelites believed about the unseen realm.
I like to think of it this way. If we had an ancient Israelite sitting with us here in the room, and we asked each other and we asked that fellow, what does this or that passage mean? How do you read it? What goes off in your head when you read these words? His answer is going to be a lot different than what our answer would be, especially when we're in some text that we think is either really strange or odd or just plain weird or even scary because of the supernatural presuppositions behind it. That's what I want readers to get.
Scholars, because of the rationalistic Western mindset, are detached from talking about these things and tend either not to see them or tend to try and play them down or are not sure what to do with them.
I just think of Exodus chapter 12, verse 12, where on the eve before the death of the firstborn, God announces to Israel, on this night, I will have victory over the gods of Egypt. Gods there is being used to refer to those spiritual powers that are supportive of Egypt. They are real. They're not God like Yahweh. They're not his peers. God created them too. And elsewhere we might use the language of angel or demon.
What Unseen Realm does is help people understand that the world of Scripture is a real world, and it can give us a way to bring these together under the rubric of a God who's created a spiritual realm as well as a physical realm.
Michael's done a wonderful job in terms of communicating his message in a very interesting way. You won't be able to put the book down once you pick it up.